So today I wanted to talk a bit about focusing in, focusing out. I've had the opportunity to put this into play at work since we went through it in class together, and I notice I have trouble with the focusing in part of things. And focusing out to me was a little easier when we did it in class because I was able to kind of sense it and look at it as in the bigger picture and how it impacted the business in terms of maybe those raisins we were looking at. We had a leadership meeting at work the other day. It's all the regional sales coaches that work in the region, and we were all sitting together to try and talk about how we are going to create a better client experience. And we started going through the processes of what it looks like, and it all comes down to the employee. And what I was looking at was, how do we use the exercise of zooming in and zooming out within work to try and come about looking at things in a different way and being mindful of, for instance, wildcards like you talked about. And it took a while, but I had the courage to essentially put up my hand and say, I think we're looking at it too closely here, and we need to step away and think about it in the eyes of, what the client is looking for and be more simplistic. And through that, we were able to kind of incorporate design thinking like we did in our groups and come about making it simple. What's the need? What's the user? And what's the impact we're trying to achieve? And we didn't really accomplish the overall process like we did in class with our groups, but it fostered new ways of thinking, and we're all excited to come back next month and do it again as a group. So I feel like what I've learned in class through everything from design thinking to focusing in, focusing out, and how I'm going to implement those into my day-to-day activities is really starting to take hold now. And it's really inspiring me to see that I'm changing. And it hasn't even been a while. It's only been 2 weeks, but change is happening. But part of that change is I need to believe in that moving forward and stick to it. So I look forward to what's to come, and thank you so much for everything that we've learned and you taught us.